Tom Brady didn't have his best game here. What do the Bucs and Brady do next year?
Well, first of all, he is playing next year. You heard that here first. I know he's got that big TV contract, 375 million to become Fox Sports lead NFL analyst next year. He's not taking that yet. I'm telling you, man. And Tampa wants him to stay.
Yeah.
Tampa wants to do the deal. So Tampa needs to go to him immediately and say, here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring these guys in. We're going to build around you. We're going to add even more talent. We're going to build this around. Let's go for it one more time, Tommy. That's what they got to present to him. They had to sell him on this.
Yeah.
I think he's leaning toward leaving. I don't see the relationship with the head coach. I think that's what's missing here. He does not have the relationship. He's always going over to the OC. But I don't see him with Bowles like that. Like I've seen him in the past with not only the head coach, but with general managers and owners. He just seems like he's down in this, quarterback role with the offensive coordinator. And I just don't see that being Tom's way. I just don't see the relationship there. They got to fix that if they're going to keep him.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I know the Bucs want to keep him. I think Brady should highly consider them. They're one of the few teams that are all right going year to year with Brady, going all in on 1 year. There's not a lot of teams that want to do that, right? Does Miami want to bring him in and give up on Tua this early and make him sit for a year or trade him away for 1 year of Tom Brady? That's a lot of questions here. He's not going to go play for the New York Jets. There's a lot of situations here that everyone talks about, but the Niners don't want him. They got Brock Purdy playing better than him, and he is on a rookie deal. So they're saving money, can load up that team. So I think there's a lot of nuance when people just throw out, names of teams. You got to look into the details here. The Bucs specifically need to get better in the secondary. They were getting shredded by Dak Prescott, and they've been getting shredded all year. But the rest of that defense is pretty solid, and they get Shaq Barrett back, who's their best pass rusher, and they lost for the year. And then on top of that, they're getting back 3 offensive linemen that they lost this year. And Brady needs a good O-line. This is a very good O-line. The last thing they need is to get an elite running back. They got to fix this run game. They fired Byron Leftwich. I don't know if you just saw that. That just happened, I believe, yesterday. So their offensive coordinator is gone. Byron Leftwich is gone.
Wow.
And so
right on the news here at Father Son Sports. They're breaking news by T-Money.
And I don't know if Brady's going to – I'm sure Brady had a lot to do with that, but they need to get a run game. They had the worst rushing team in bottom 5 in a decade, worst in the league this year. They need to get a rushing game to help protect Brady more. He can't be throwing 66 times in a game like he just did versus the Cowboys. So I think this is a good match for him. And so I would lean towards that if I was him.
Okay, you going to let me answer the question that you asked me, or are you going to answer it? Because you like to do that every once in a while when you get excited. Hey, but what I'm saying is I have my top 3, okay?
Okay.
Here's my top 3 destinations, and I like your Tampa destination is my number 3. I'll give you my 2 and my 1. My 1 is San Fran, who you said doesn't want him, and I don't know that, but yeah, I agree with you. Purdy's playing well, and they got a great guy there. But I think that deal could happen. And if they were willing to consider it, that'd be my number 1 spot for him. They got so many weapons. Oh, my God. He'd have a blast. He would have so much fun. And we all know he loves San Fran. So he would take it in a heartbeat. I think that would work as the number 1. Here's my number 2. You're going to be surprised by this. I'd say Miami Dolphins, my number 2. Why Miami? Okay, it's in Florida, but better than that team, I could see them making a move. They want to get to that next level. Tua would not be threatened like he would with another quarterback. Tua would be threatened if he brought in, let's say, a draft pick or a big player. But with Brady, he would not be threatened because he knows it's short term. And Tua has some issues. So bring in Brady. He might win a couple titles at Miami. They got the defense. They got the weapons. That's my number 2 choice. What do you think about that one?
All right. I like them. The Niners, I think the Niners is the best situation, but I just don't think that that's going to happen. I think he's like having a rookie deal. Big. I think he wants to go there. That's his hometown team.
When he goes, if he goes, he's going to make something big. Remember the talk about Sean Payton and him going together? I think that kind of thing is what he wants. Something big, something impactful, him and a coach to a team. cause a big stir, and we're gonna all go crazy about it here.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Hey,
interesting, man.